Hello, welcome to Pip and Run Live Forex Scalping. My name is Greg McLeod, and it's great to be with you here on this wonderful Wednesday. Got the June 7th, 2017, and it's great to be with you. Hope you guys are doing well out there. We just had the ringing of the opening bell here in the United States, in New York. I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm broadcasting to you live on Facebook Live. So how you doing out there? Hope you guys are doing well. And let me go ahead and see if we can do a little interaction here. If you are online with me, go ahead and what we're going to do is, I will have a chat box open. That way you can talk to me, and we can see what's going on together here on this on Facebook Live as I look through the charts. Okay, and this is brought to you by the Elite Traders University. Elite Traders University is where you get into the Elite Traders lifestyle through my Pip and Run method, and so it's great to be with you here. And let me go ahead and get this set up. And okay, let me go ahead and get these. Okay, I go there, click for more, and there we go. I'm gonna type that. I got a chat box there. Hello. Okay. Okay. Now, if you can hear my voice, see my screen, right? Go ahead and type the letter Y in the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me. And just let me go ahead and pop the risk disclosure on your screen to make sure you understand all the risks associated with foreign exchange trading. And maybe get a little light here. Maybe maybe that'll help. Maybe. Okay. And what you peruse that, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Greg McLeod. I'm the Trader Transformation Architect, and I help retail traders become professional. I've traded everything from stocks, options, futures, Forex. I've been featured in the Yahoo Finance, various articles, Daily FX, The Money Show, Top Trader Network, FX Street, One Step Removed, Trading Heroes. And I'm a 21-year trading veteran, founder, CEO of Elite Traders University. And I'm the foremost authority on short-term day trading and scalping. I spent 8 years as a currency analyst for Daily FX and FXEM, and I've trained thousands of students around the world. I've also been, I had a previous life as a public educator teaching inner city youth in Los Angeles for 16 years. Now, I also worked at a prop trading desk and a top-tiered U.S. bank, so I'm uniquely qualified to show you what's going on in the market and tell you what's going on the inside from the institutional point of view as well. Okay, so we're going to do something here. We're going to look at the New York session pre-market opening range breakout. I'm going to show you how to set that up, and we're going to look for some trades in the market. And this is live, Pip and Run Live, and so feel free to ask any questions. You can type them in the box here in the comments area down below, and I can go ahead and respond to them. I got one eye on my other screen where I can keep track of your comments and questions. Feel free to type them in the box, and I'm going to show you how to set this opening range up. Okay, I'm just going to set up my screen over here. All right, and let's go ahead and pull up a couple things I want to check. I always want to check the news. I have a trader's checklist, and if you email me at greg@leaguetradersu, I'll go ahead and get that out to you, and we can go through my checklist. And it's 30 points that I look at before I enter the market. And let's see if we can get to the first thing I want. Let's take a look at the news. I know what we had is some really strong news out of Australia with the GDP coming in at 0.3, and before it was negative. We also had UK had some good news too. Halifax home price index month on month up 0.4%, higher than the negative 0.2 forecast. So some surprises to the upside. And we got big moves up in the pound yen. We got moves up in the pound dollar, of course. We got to sell off on the euro dollar. I want a big shout out, big congratulations to Terry Hodge. He's in our Pip and Run VIP group that's part of my Forex heat map, and he's got 55 pips. He pulled out on the short of the euro. Congratulations, Terry. Okay, so one thing we have up next is at 10:30 we have the crude oil inventories coming up, and usually that's a big pull on the Canadian dollar CAD. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on dollar CAD at about 10:30. If we get our pips before 10:30, then so be it. Then we're trying to maybe grab 10, 15, 20, 30 pips, show you how it's done, and give you a call to action that maybe you'd like to work with me and work with my team, and we can get you in the market, scalping the market. But the big news was the Australia GDP quarter on quarter came in at 0.3, expected to fall from 1.1% to 0.2%, and so we got Aussie dollar as a rocket. And if you take a look at my Forex heat map, which is an arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change, you see what's popping, what's hopping, what's dropping, and what's not in the currency market. We can see that in the top spots we have Aussie, Swiss. We also have the Spanish stock market is up 0.8%. Aussie, Swiss up 0.98%, almost a full percent, closing at we got close at 0.73004. Aussie yen up 0.75% at 82.86. Followed by Aussie dollar up about 0.69%. That's 0.7560. Aussie dollar, Aussie CAD. It's an Aussie party, guys, and Aussie's responding to that good economic news. Now, on the bottom side, what's been trending down is Euro. And you can see on my Forex heat map very clearly that we have our downtrends. We have Euro CAD, Euro dollar, Euro NOK, Euro Kiwi, Euro pound, Euro Aussie down 0.97%. Euro Aussie is an inversely correlated to the Australian dollar, and so that's we've got EUR AUD at the bottom, and at the very top we've got AUD USD at the very top. So this is a very cool tool. My Forex heat map. You can come over and try it out for $1 for 7 days. See if you like it, and that includes the trading room, our Google Plus community, which you can be part of as well. And also $9,500 worth of bonuses. Okay, let's get to the trading. All right. So based on my Forex heat map, looks like Aussie is trending up, Euro is trending down, pound Aussie is getting killed, getting spanked to the south side. And so let's go ahead and take a look. I'm using Xenia C Trader. Xenia, I'm a partner with Xenia, and they are a great company to trade with. 200 to 1 leverage, 28 currency pairs, hedging FIFO. Great, Doug Spencer, CEO there, excellent individual. Really is for traders, helps traders. They're an A-book broker. They don't trade against you. Just my pick. Okay. Now I popped this pick in our group, in our chat room, in the Elite Traders chat room. And I popped that in there, and I said, hey, you know what? We've got a nice little formation there, a little flag formation coming about support. Throw a stop below the low. Go ahead and go for the top side, and we got the old high challenge. Boom, double top. Maybe not necessarily want to short it because it's a very strong uptrend. If we go back to a 4-hour chart, higher highs, higher swing low. This thing is a monster. Kiwi is a beast after plummeting it down to near the 6,800 area, right around there. Let's get a line on there and use another color other than black. It helps. Okay, and 68.13 was our low, and we had a nice little pop to the north side. Get some more, so you can see how that big drop we had. And then the nice little trend line break like that. Okay, and this has been on a tear ever since, and we're running into this congestion area, so it'll be very interesting to see if this supply zone up in here will hold and deflect price back down. It's a big run up, and maybe we get some type of a pullback, a little ABC pattern, but that's on a bigger scope. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to bring up, if I can bring up, will this thing let me, will it go? I guess I can put it here. All right. And let me make sure that I can see my screen, see your screen, make sure that we can see each other. Okay, good. Okay, fantastic. Okay. All right. Whoa, we got a lot of stuff going on here, and let's see if we can move this back up here. And will you move for me? There we go. Side by side. A nice little rebound off the bottom, a double bottom here at 140.85, and that's our pound yen. Pound yen kind of left the gate a little bit early there. Let's go. I'm going to add one of my custom indicators here, the McLeod Money Wall here. Insert study, my formulas, let's in there, and apply. Okay. So we had an opening range breakout that occurred. The opening range breakout basically takes the 30 minutes before the opening of the New York stock market. I know many of you guys are saying, "Hey, Greg, you trade Forex. Why are you talking about the stock market?" And the thing about it is that a lot of the stock market represents a whole new group of traders who are coming in, bringing in money, and they're buying stock with money, and money is what we trade. So that demand for money and the additional traders that come in at this time creates a surge, okay? And so with that surge, we can look at prices continuing in the direction of the breakout, okay? So this is the opening range breakout, and this is my indicator that I had coded that basically shows that 30 minutes on a 5-minute chart or a 3-minute chart, and 30 minutes worth of candles creates the high and the low, and then the breakout, and that's what we're looking at. So, but this is kind of left the station already because it's 9:45 and prices kind of like hovering back down. And I wish we can like remove that. Remove that. Can we like do it? Get rid of the title maybe, like that. No. Can we like maybe change the color, like make it invisible? Like none? Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so it's pulling back. So let's try. I'm going to just go through some currency pairs here. Let's go to the Aussie dollar. And Aussie is, now this previous range is our London breakout range. London was a little choppy. We had a little breakout north from the London channel, pull back into the range, and this red line is my daily resistance line. Price rallied up to that, and we're just kind of toying around with this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and looks like we might be getting a little bit of reverse, a little bit of some profit taking coming off of this, maybe, perhaps. But we got a nice little breakout on Aussie dollar. But we could try a little bit of a scalp there on the breakout there. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at that. Let's go ahead and go to Aussie dollar, and it's one-click execution. Let's just go ahead and let's do 100K there, and I have and I'm gonna go down to maybe our 3-minute chart. Okay. And I'm long at 0.7564, and I'm looking for I'll try grab grab a few pips there. Maybe I have a 5-pip limit there. Probably want to go a little bit higher, maybe like 10 pips. I'm gonna move this stop up. I just have the stops automatically put in, and then I can just drag the line up accordingly. So I can drag it up and say, maybe this little level of support looks good, maybe 11, maybe like a 1-to-1, and see how that works out. Okay. Now a couple things I want to do is probably draw some trend lines. Trend lines are going to show me. We had the ideal entry was back at the 200 simple moving average, which is my blue line. And if I were to set up the opening range breakout here, Let me go back. I'm going to actually go to a 5-minute chart. Okay. Okay. So I would probably go to, since our breakout happens at 9:30, and I want to see the 9:30 candle, I would probably put something at 9:35. So vertical line there. I'm gonna put a vertical line at 8:55. Or yeah, and that represents like 30 minutes of time. I want the high and low between these two lines. What's the highest high and lowest low? The lowest low is here, 75.49, and the highest high during that time period was here, and that was 75.57. Okay, so that's my box, and I'm gonna go ahead and color that in. Now this is one of the 9 patterns which I teach in my pip and run method. It's not my only bag of tricks, but I do love this method, price action method. And what I do is, now once I have my range established, I project that range into the future, much like it was on eSignal, except I can't. My eSignal does not interface with my CTrader, so and I just go ahead and do that. So there's my homemade version. Okay, of the opening range breakout for now the problem is I would have to like draw this for all the periods I'm looking at, but considering that I'm looking at the Aussie uptrend to continue, then I would look at this breakout. We have a breakout, and what happens sometimes is that price will come back and test this channel. Okay, so it's testing it right now, and sometimes it bounces. Not all the time, but this acts as support once it breaks out, and then we can see a move to the upside. Now, sometimes what I'll do is I'll measure the height of this range, and the height is about 8.2 pips, and I'll go ahead and say I could probably get about double that, maybe 16.4, right? So I just come up here and say, okay, 16.4. That may be right where I am. Okay. About 17, right? So I'm looking for a bounce here, and maybe we'll see something move there. And let me see. I think I see if you guys are responding or popping anything in the chat. Let me know. Let's see. If you have any questions, or maybe there's something that you see, and like, hey, Greg, take a look at this. You're missing this, dude. And let me see if I can find. Let's go there. Okay. Okay. So we're getting a little bit of a bounce there. Okay. And let's see if I can go to Facebook. I want to see if you guys have any questions. I want to be able to answer them. Now, the great thing about this, if this breaks down, and sometimes it does, it tells me that price wants to go to a little lower, and maybe we come down here. Okay, so this is like my line of scrimmage, or my scrum line that I want to see. And I'm going to go ahead and maybe pin this up to pin it to the top, maybe. All right. So we're down 6.6 pips, but let's see if we get a little bit of a pop to the upside. I'm also going to keep an eye on my heat map over here, but I can bring it over here if I can shrink it. Having enough screen real estate, I have this like 32-inch monitor over here that I'm kind of looking at. And next is my board's game map. Okay. Now, 10 o'clock, we got 3 minutes to 10. I know it's a little, after initial little pop, nothing's really going on here. As if we are pulling back a little bit, right? And that's something that happens. We get some mean reversion where we have mean reversion where price like comes back, and after a big extended move, there's some profit taking, and so that's sometimes what we get when we get all this up here in the fact Aussie is rolling backward. No, it's near the top, right? Right. So it's still this is currently the trend is up. So we'll see if we get this bounce that we're looking for. Maybe another 2 minutes. About minute 42 left in this candle. But meanwhile, we can just peruse and look for some other pairs here and see what's going on as far as. Let me just turn off this phone so this doesn't start doing all kinds of chiming and buzzing and stuff. Distraction. Phones are a distraction, but they're helpful. I was looking at Euro Swiss, and I think I had a full on. Let's maybe go here, maybe up. Let's move it down to the bigger time frame, 30-minute chart. And yeah, we had this kind of a surge back up to the upside here. We broke the trend line and we came back down, and it's kind of acting a little wonky there. Let's just go through the symbols. Dollar Swiss. Whoa, dollar Swiss. That means euro is popping higher too. And this is our 30-minute. Let me go down to 5. Something's going on. Okay. And if we were to establish our range there of our high and low last 30 minutes, we can see that this is already breaking down south. Okay. And okay, we got that. Let's go 935, and let's go ahead and do 9, 8. Okay. So that was a nice breakout. It just happened, which means we've got euro breaking out north side too. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, euro is on breakout north. So we can see that monitoring several of these gives us. Let's take a look at cable. That one's kind of ran already. Cable has run as well. And let's go ahead and keep the units the same. Let's do it. Simple one-click execution, and we're gonna look for let's see if we grab 20 out of that. Okay. Euro, we might still be able to, it's a big wide ranging. Usually if we get a big wide ranging candle, you'd like a little bit of a pullback before you get into that. you know. Um, but this basically filled this gap down really hard, this big wide-ranging candle, and now we're basically filling that candle. So I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback there. Let's see something else that has not run already. Kiwi dollar probably ran up as well. Let's see that. It's kind of sedate. I think it kind of ran already. It's like, yeah, I'm tired. Okay, I ran already. I'm tired. Yeah, back here it did a little earlier, maybe a couple hours earlier. I like sticking with the majors, but I'll go to a cross like a euro yen or a pound yen, and that's already kind of, it had a big range there. It looks like it wants to escape. It's not, that candle has a wick on it, and I'd like to see a no, and it really indicates that sellers came in there and smacked it down. Oh, come on. Sellers came in there and pushed this back down. You want to see some kind of a bullishness, where the wick is on the bottom, price is pushing higher. I mean, it's 41.80, just broke it, and it's kind of inking back down. Let's see what the next candle is. We got a new candle coming up in about minute 28. We'll come back to that. Let's get a dollar CAD. Oil number came out. And we can check that oil number. Forex Factory. It's good for that. Now this is one to watch because oil is actually 1030, and that's probably why this is waiting. A couple of things we can do when we got a bracketed market like that. We can place a buy stop above the high. I know Cassie was one of my new students, the new star pupils. She was asking about possibly using a buy stop above the high and a sell stop below the low. And sometimes you get these really weird price patterns where price just kind of like wicks up and down and get you in both trades, which kind of sucks. But I'll just for grins here, a buy stop about above the whole number round number, right? And buy stop, and I can put a stop below the range, right? A couple of pips below the range. Now the range is about 17 pips, so I'm going to go for about 34 on a breakout to the north side. And that'll be great because we've got this news coming out, and that should be pretty interesting, right? Especially if this thing breaks south. Now I want to have a sell stop below. And let's go see if we can grab about, I said that range about 17 pips. Maybe we get double that, or 34. Okay. Let me just make this up. Right. And then we'll put a stop on the other side of the range. Right. And this is our range box. Show you what our reference box is. Now sometimes when you have it tight like that, you get stopped into two trades, which is not what we want. Cable's doing good. Let's change the channel. Change the channel, cable. Yeah. Okay. Our Aussie is hanging down there. And let's go to cable. Cable turned positive. Now, once I get something that's like doing something, I might just start piling in on it. So that was our range. Again, we're going back to dollar CAD. Hey guys, hope you guys doing well. It's about 10 a.m. here in Dallas, Texas. My name is Greg McLeod. It's great to be with you here. Pip and running, and we're just kind of like using Facebook Live at the opening bell. We've got a couple of trades in, and you know, it's Wednesday, it's hump day, right? You know, we got pound long at one spot 2973, stop loss one spot 2932, and I always got these extra little things here like last modify. They just kind of take up columns. The channel I was like, okay, who the label? Don't need that. Okay, all right. Abdullah Osman gave me a thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, brother. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. How you doing? Now this is delayed a little bit, you know. So if you're trying to follow me exactly, you're probably like saying, "Hey, Greg, you know it's already broken up already." There's a time delay, about 36-second time delay, which doesn't make it very optimal for trading. Now, if you were in my live class, I use a completely different software, but it's not part of Facebook, and I don't know why Facebook is kind of slow on that, but maybe they will. If enough of you guys say, hey, you know, I watched Greg, but you know, hey, it's 36 seconds delayed, or it could be a setting on my side, you know, not quite sure. But pound is moving into the positive territory. I'm not sure if you can see this. The screen's the writing's a little small, and I don't know, it seems like it's a little bit fuzzier. Maybe if I take something and clean this camera. Okay. Now it looks like dollar CAD is moving higher. So interesting how this can move. And again, we have the crude oil number coming out at 10:30. And it's like watching a time doorway here because I can see myself like wiping the camera off, and it's like, you know, 36 seconds later. It's almost like being like in outer space, you know, like there's this documentary on like Mission to Mars or something like that, where the guys like they're broadcasting, we're in trouble, send help, and it's like, well, they're not gonna get the message for like, you know, 6 weeks or something, you know. Never mind, we're okay, you know. Okay, so this one's more interesting here, a little bit more. We're getting some step up moves. Broke out of this. Price broke out and then spiked back down into this into our channel. So that's our red box. Abdallah, anyone else out there? Say hello, pop a comment, ask a question. If there is a currency pair you want to take a look at, hey, we'll take a look at, right? Now this rectangle price wall here where um, I'm drawing this manually, but I do have this programmed. Now, if you can't read the writing, I'm long pound dollar at one spot 2952. Take profit one spot 2973. Stop loss one spot 2932. And it's starting to get a little bit good there. And I did that about a few minutes ago. And you can see how price kind of like meandered sideways, doing a whole lot of nothing, consolidation and breakout, and it's a summer. Great time to learn, to have fun, and also if you are off from work, it's always a great time to learn or take classes or to better yourself too. Let's take a look at something that's spicier. Pound yen. There's pound yen. Try to get out of the channel. Not really doing it. Okay. You can just keep marching through these things. And then remember, dollar CAD, the oil inventory number out of the U.S. is going to be coming out at about 15 minutes. So we want to look back at dollar CAD and see what's going on there. Let's go. We looked at this one. Dollar yen. Dollar yen had a little breakout, but look, it came back inside the channel. It's like, didn't want to come out. Want to come out and play dollar yen? I'm good. Let's well relax. Breakout. I mean, not the greatest. After some big moves we had overnight in Asia, sometimes we get these. After that big move, price kind of consolidates, and maybe we get out of this. Looks kind of bearish actually. Looking from the 50,000 foot view, look at the trend line here. This thing is bearish. Lower swing highs, lower swing lows. I know it's a 5-minute chart, but if you back this out to a 4-hour chart, you can see what I mean. There's our bigger deal there. We're in a in one way we're in an uptrend. The paradox here, we have these higher swing lows, lower swing highs. You're in a big triangle, right? Which is basically it's a big indecision. And we're hitting about the lower part of that triangle too. Let's move on to pound Swiss. It could be interesting. And you can see it's not a whole lot of nothing. Kind of sideways consolidation there. Five-minute chart might be a little bit more fun. Not really. Top of the range. Bottom of the range. Tell you really not to do anything really. You have no definitive move. You had a rally into the channel. You're looking for a rally outside the channel. You're not getting it. All right. So you move on to the next one. Euro yen. I think we checked that one already. And this one kind of meandered its way out, but it's like, okay. Just want to stretch out your legs, get some fresh air. But nice bullish candle and flat consolidation. I'm actually liking that for a long. I think I'm going to take it. And then let me go ahead and let me get out. Move this out of the way. I use this to about 30. Well, it's a 40 pip wide range. Ooh, okay. And what I got? I think I've got a 40 pip limit, right? 49 pip limit. See if we get some more. Hey, I saw a heart go by the screen. Our thumbs up. That was cool. Thanks for that. I don't think I've ever seen one kind of like move across the screen like that. All right, you're again boring. Moving right along. They start getting the exotics. I don't know if you have a pair you want to take a look at. Feel free to type it in the comment section. It's either down below or off to the side. Kiwi CAD might be interesting. Might be sometimes these cross rates, and now that's kind of neat. We have our low of the range, we have our high of the range, we have breakout. You know, I'll take that one. I'll even use the midpoint. Sometimes I'll use the midpoint, or if I've got a lot of wicks, I'll use that as some type of a for my stop zone, and I can measure that out. About 9.9 pips, 18 maybe. So let's go for like 18. I go for double the range. So we'll see. We've got a number of trades on. Plenty of fun for all. All of them in the red. Slightly. So I know these pip and run. You know, I've got fast pips on the New Zealand dollar was a really nice one. It moved back up to the old high, and I had posted that in our pip and run group there. That was our trade of the day right here. I was long at 0.7130 and the shot back up to 7204. So that was, you know, we hit that target. A nice, just a simple flag, stop line. So I pop trade ideas in the room. That's part of the bonuses that you get when you're in the Pip and Run club, the gold membership of the club. You know, you just come over to this is just my shameless plug, myforexheatmap.com, and you can subscribe, become a member for just $1 for 7 days, and then, you know, watch the video, some things about the My Forex Heat Map, testimonials. You get access to a freshman foundation course if you don't know how to trade. You get access to the freshman foundation course. Number of other bonuses too. 30-minute private coaching call with me. Talk to me for 30 minutes. $500 what people pay, and you get that for free. You get 1 hour access to my $15,000 Forex Mastermind session. So you get one session. Normally it's a 12-week class, but you get access to that for 1 hour. And then Forex account deposit bonus of $2,000. Elite Trader University scholarship of $5,000 applied to advanced courses, and also email coaching support and access to the community, as I told you about. So $9,500 worth of bonuses. You have different. That's should be for the year, not for the month. Ouch! No wonder people. But it's $199 for the year, and it's about save $60 when you do that. And let me go ahead and take a screenshot of that and send that to my web guy. Dude, fix that, man. Okay. Okay, hey, our Kiwi cat is doing good. A lot of those cross rates are actually kicking butt, you know. Oh, something happened. I'm in something. Dollar CAD broke to the upside. Look at that. Somebody's got access to the crude oil inventories ahead of time, right? Nice. Let's look at the. I heard the like golf swing there. There we go. We got the breakout. So Cassie, I don't know if you are watching this, if you're seeing this, the buy stop above does work. But let's see if it's not a fake move before the news, because sometimes moves before the news can be kind of weird. So let's see if we get some follow through. Pulling back in there. So that was cool. That was pip and run there. Yeah, we don't know if that's a fake break to the north side. Okay, we took care of that. Sorry for the distraction. You know, people clicking that, gee, Greg's gonna charge me $199 per month. It's like, no, it's per year. Per year. Sorry about that. And that's the thing, I got this screen here. I want to be able to see. Okay, Aussie dollar is coming back too. Let's get back to Aussie. Let's go down under. All right. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna take another one of these. We're getting that 10:30, that 10 o'clock, 10:30 push. Cable's dropping, Euro Yen's dropping too, so I may be exiting that. We've got Kiwi CAD, NZD CAD breaking out north. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Olabi? Nice to see you. Need training. Fantastic. Hey, you know what? That's a very good observation that you can say that you need training. A lot of people, they try to do stuff on their own, and they never ever come to that realization. They'll just keep doing the same thing over again, and you know what that means, insanity, the whole thing. When you're expecting different results. So if you need training, I completely understand you. And if you just go over to Elite Trader University, elitetradersuniversity.com, what you can do, what you can do is go there and and click apply, and then what you can do is talk to one of our team, and that they can do is show you, find out what's actually wrong with your trading, because sometimes it's not everything. Sometimes there's a couple of little things that need to be worked out, and sometimes a 30-minute conference call with Kara and you're good. But then sometimes you might need a little bit more help. Well, based on your budget and everything like that, and how much time you have to dedicate, how much money you have to invest, how much time you have to invest. We'll look at all those things, and also what kind of learner you are. You like videos, you like live training, all these things. So it's kind of difficult to kind of like say, hey, one size fits all. So you talk to Kara, and then she can point you in the right direction about the kind of training that's available for you. It may be simple as just sign up for my Forex heat map and join the Pip and Run club, right? Or it may be, maybe a Pip and Run boot camp. So we have a lot of different things to help you out. So, buddy, don't worry, we can take care of you. Just click that link, fill out the questionnaire, and someone will get in contact with you. Meanwhile, Kiwi Cat is, paying for gold here, looking for something that's wants to move, and like this one, there we go. One minute to the news, and I really should bring up Forex Factory. And let's should have the news coming out in about. Crude oil inventories of the U.S. 10:30 a.m. Negative 6.4 million was a draw. Forecasted draws minus 3.1 million. If we have a surplus of oil, that should be bearish for the CAD. And boom, boom, boom. We got it, the number, and click, we're out. And the number came out. Boom, we're out. Okay. Nice. Still got gap up to the north side. Well, I tell you what, it worked, right? I'm gonna get rid of this other order. Oh. Okay, so we had the Kiwi CAD, dollar CAD, and they limited out. So we got 27 pips on the oil number, 20 pips on Kiwi CAD, and another 6.2 positive slippage there because they have a 5 pip limit, and so this thing is off to the races there. Nice breakout to the north side. Still didn't see that number. 3.3 million. That's the number that came out right here on Forex Factory. So the draw was negative 6.4, which is bullish for oil. Negative numbers are bullish for oil. This shows we have a glut, a surplus of oil, 3.3 million barrels stuck somewhere, maybe Cushing Oklahoma, about an hour north of me. Um, we got a bunch of oil, and that causes the Canadian dollar to actually to drop. Okay, so I think we got some positions still open. We got another Kiwi cat. So we took the news thrust there. I got long Aussie again. Let's see if we can. These others would. Euro yen is not doing too good. Let's take a look at Euro yen. Let's manage these other positions we have. And yeah, we broke south out of that channel there. Going to a 5-minute chart. And we had a little bit of a breakout there. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna cut this baby, cut this bad boy. All right. This thing wants to Euro yen. I'm probably on the wrong. I clicked the wrong one. All right. Right. So it broke out, came back down. Actually, came back down to the channel. I didn't. It might have bounced off that. But I decided to take that off. But what a rocket! So we took that out. These others are kind of like hanging around there. So the buy stop worked. We took a buy stop, dollar CAD, the 134.50 area, opening range breakout, and it broke north and was good for 27.6 pips. And what I said, I think we had it, our channel range was 14 pips, right? So about 14 pips, and looks like we might it might still have some more juice to go. Whole number, round number, right? 85. Maybe this thing rolls into like whole number, round number, maybe 00. Yeah, that was a gangbuster number. We went from like having a draw of oil to having this huge supply. It's like 100% increase. Kind of shows maybe the economy is slowing too. Yeah, I'm using the Xenia C Trader platform. If you're not familiar with that, you can get a demo of C Trader. All right, things are now starting to shape up there. Our Aussie's not doing so good. Pull back. Our cat is good. I might just take that cat off. And the Aussie is hurting me. But what's going on there? It's probably coming back. Fake. I don't know. Fake break to the south side. Maybe some profit taking there. Pound Aussie maybe something worth looking at too. And if we can find, it'd be cool if these were organized by like alphabetical order or something. So we did get a break on Pound Aussie. I mean, nice bullish engulfing or big candle there, but this small body there is like, you know, not a lot of follow through there. Cable, this may be just a sleeper one to trade. Let's try cable. And you know, I mean, it's coming up. It's coming up. I mean, just maybe we get another shot there. Okay, we're long cable, one spot 2952, and we're long again at one spot 2957, and I'm looking for a breakout above that wick, and we can like zoom in. Yeah, this is the trading platform that I use. A lot of people are, you know, they're really stuck on MT4. I mean, I can trade MT4, but I tell you what, once you try C Trader, you'll really like that. Kiwi Cat is moving on up too. I need to have maybe both on there. Maybe let's do this. Maybe. Oh, Kiwi Cat. I think it limited itself out, huh? Yeah, I took a couple of trades on Kiwi Cat. Like there, all those scalps I just did on Kiwi Cat. Nice. And Australia, I mean, let's go back to our friend Dollar CAD. Breakout. Oh, breakout. Alright, so we took a couple of hits there on the Aussies and the Euro Yen. You know, maybe do another Kiwi Cat again. Let's go down to a 1 minute chart. Let's see if we get limit out on that. Very volatile. You've got a nice, very strong Kiwi, very weak CAD of the oil, and you know, let's you know, tune on in. That was a scalp. That was a scalp. That one's scalp. And you know, don't want to get my hand caught in the cookie jar. But if we get one more shot up, that'll be very cool indeed. We're gonna get rid of this one. Pound dollar, dollar CAD, Kiwi. Let's see if we can put them side by side. Nope. Here's a story. A man named Brady. Uh-oh. And I was gonna. Okay, cable's moving up. Okay, cable, we limited out winner chicken dinner on that one. Okay, a couple more to go. $9.6 pips, 8.9. 9.6, 9.4. I think I might just take my lucky 8.8 right there. So we got one more pound dollar and a Kiwi dollar, a Kiwi CAD, and that'll be it. Another 50 bucks. Close in on our limit. See if we get a take profit 129.67 or so. $1.3 pips. Looks like we're getting breakout too on the our limit's right there. Looking for a nickel there. Let's see if we can get that. Boom. But oh, wait a minute. Hey, wait, what happened there? We get limited out. Did you see that? Did you see that? I wasn't filled on this. Really now? Come on now. Come on, man. North side breakout and I didn't get filled. I'm looking at the instant replay. I'm like looking at it 36 seconds later. Come on, man. Hook a brother up. There we go. Winner chicken dinner. Pay me. Pay me. Here we go. Here goes. Looks like Kiwi CAD is getting there. And pound dollar is like, really? I have my limit right there. Here we go. Winner chicken dinner. Kiwi CAD. Limit out. Don't know what we're going to do about the pound dollar. We're down about a little bit there. See if it'll come back. He might say, hey, you know what? You missed it. I mean, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see how we did, you know. And let's tally it up. All right. Today. I screwed up yesterday. Okay. So I mean, not bad. It's not stellar, but it's a profit, right? We had our oil trades. So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one is like, are you kidding me? That spike up anyway. So that's it. A positive day. So a nice little. Well, I'm glad we got out of that one. Look, I wanted to see that drop. Might be a reversal there. But that's it. That's scalping. Doing a lot of talking and navigating a lot of stuff for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box. If you want to talk about trading opportunities with Elite Traders University, then you can go ahead and go to the link in the chat box. Elite Traders University, apply. There's a few spots available. I only train a handful of people per month. So if you want to be part of that group, then you can. I also have a home study option as well. But I want to give my attention and time to very dedicated students. So if you're a dedicated student, maybe you've experienced a lot of losses, you've tried Forex, but it's just been beating you for years and years and years, and you've never seen somebody just come into the market and just start making money at will like that, and had confidence in what he was doing. My students have that kind of confidence, and you can have that confidence too if you are willing to invest time and invest in yourself. Okay, that's what it boils down to, because the system works. I have students and I trade, and I have people trading for me who I trade, and they have access to millions of dollars that they're trading. I'd like to have you as a client, and I'd like to have you as a student, and I want to see you be a success. Okay, so this is Greg McLeod here with the Elite Traders University, and so great to be with you. Remember, check out Xenia, xenia.ky. Tell them that Greg sent you. I'm an education provider for them, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy pipping, and if you liked it, please share this with a friend, or give me a thumbs up, a like, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy pipping. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is Greg McLeod here, and I know you probably really enjoy what you saw, and you can possibly see yourself doing the same. But I tell you what, it will take you years and years and years to do it without help, and help is what you need, and that's why you're here. So let's talk about your trading goals. Just go to this website, www.elitetraderuniversity.com/apply, and go ahead and set up an appointment where we can talk, either myself or one of my team can talk to you about your trading goals and how to get you on track, and see if it, sometimes it just takes a minor little tweak. You don't as a trader, it's a kind of a lonely business. We don't have anyone to talk to. Your wife doesn't want to hear about your trading. Your dog doesn't want to hear about your trading, and your friends certainly don't want to hear about your trading. But sometimes you need somebody to talk to in order to get outside of yourself and to get yourself on the right track. And sometimes just a 30-minute talk with somebody, with someone who knows the business, can help you get on the right foot and start making money. At least stop losing money. Now, if you need more help than 30 minutes, then we can discuss other ways, other programs, other things that we have. We have everything for any budget size, any type of investment in your own education. So go ahead and click that, or actually, the elitetradersuniversity.com/apply, and set that time. And we'll look forward to talking to you and seeing you on the other side. This is Greg McLeod signing out. Happy pipping. Cheers. Bye-bye.